How's everybody doing tonight? We're here live at Ginger's Barn and performing a short online performance for the National Arts Centre in Ottawa, and we're glad to be with you. Things have gotten strange, and now this is the only way we can play for you. But that's good. We're having fun. I've done 2 or 3 or 4 concerts now, I think, since the lockdown started, and we've been having a great time with it. So we're glad to be with you, and I hope we have all sorts of people tuning in here to YouTube Live and the NAC. Just real quickly before I go any further, I just want to thank all the sponsors that are involved with this performance, which is, of course, is Facebook, Slate Music, the RBC Foundation, Sirius XM Canada, and the National Arts Centre, of course. And I want a special thanks out to everybody there at the Centre, and my agent Ryan Hership, and all his people working their platform there at ibookshows.com. And so we're real happy to be with you. I hope you're well, everybody's at home, safe and sound. I'm going to play a few tunes for the next 45 minutes or an hour. I have come over yonder mountain for to find those that are my own. Yet I stand here before you like a stranger far from home. My father, he was a miner, now his comrades, they dig his bones. And they left me, when he left me, like a stranger far from home. I have worked for the rich and famous, courted their daughters by candlelight. But there ne'er was one who could snare me, the train I left on instead of night. There are those who sought to chain me to the pillars of their creed. But the gift God laid inside me finally brought them to their knees. I have traveled the broken highway, seen the foibles of weird men. Yet I stand here defiant, on the road back home again. When I watch my final sunset, I will know that I've been true. And the sacred roaring fire in my soul I leave to you. So I've told you the endless story of the men who once were me. You may laugh and turn to hide it, but at least I still am free. I've come on yonder mountain for to find those that are my own. Yet I stand here before you like a stranger far from home. Yet I stand here before you like a stranger far from home. The Strangler, as we like to call it. Just want to quickly mention too, welcome everybody who's just coming in, maybe. And hello to, well, God, there's a lot of my friends I know watching tonight that I can't be here. People like Dave Gunning and Bill Elliott, guys I play with all the time. I'm really missing them. It's been a long few weeks with my friends, you know, as we all are going through this. But it's good. We'll all be together online. It's an amazing time right now, and I'm actually kind of enjoying it because it's a challenge to do this, and I enjoy a challenge. And this I want to quickly say, if you look in the information for YouTube on the video there, you can see that if you do want to make a donation to us, it's easy to do. You can go to paypal.me/jpcormiermusic, or you can send an e-transfer to jpcormier38@gmail.com. And those are the two ways. If you feel like you want to send us a little dough, go ahead and do it. It's helping us out. You wouldn't believe it how many people have helped us in the last couple of months. It's keeping us alive. So I want to thank everyone who's watching, who has already donated and sent us cash. It's been great, and kept us going. We're going to keep playing for you as long as we can. And also want to make note that there's a lot of other artists in the Maritimes, especially right now, that don't have enough subscriptions on YouTube to monetize their videos and do live videos and stuff like that. So if you love guys like Dave Gunning and Matt Anderson and Tom Swift, and there's dozens of them, make sure you go to their YouTube channel and hit subscribe, because then that makes them it gives them the ability to do YouTube live videos and super chats, and monetize. Advertisers go on there and pay them royalties for advertisement, and it's the only way now we can make a living. So if you love somebody, if you love their music, go over to YouTube and subscribe on their channel. This song here, I've been doing this for a million years. Wrote it with my cousin about 20 years ago, and it's a song about a wooden boat called the Molly May. Just a lad I was of 13 years when my father passed away, and I had to take a job as deckhand on the Molly May. And the time I spent one summer past turned into 50 years, and the sound she made as she broke the waves still rings within my ears. She was passed to me when I was 23. Captain Mills went round the bend. He saw a forerunner on the dock one night, never sailed again. Superstition be damned, I sailed a proud fair maiden of the sea. There was never another like her, and no one for her but me. But I saw the time with me in my prime, no man could be my equal. Through the eye of the needle I sail her any day. But when I grew older I couldn't hold her, my courage slipped away. So they put a young boy from Kansas at the wheel of the Molly May. All the years went by and the tales ran high of the catches we brought in. There were times I thought we'd sink her, but her spirit would not give in. Words are spoken, souls are broken, and the bottle shattered mine. I could see that she'd outlive me, I'd not win the war of time. But I saw the days of mid-devil ways. No man could be my equal. Through the eye of a needle-eyed sailor any day. But when I grew older, I couldn't hold her. My courage slipped away. So they put a young boy from Kansas at the wheel of the Molly May. I was there to see her sail away in the cold December haze. But the Kansas boy had never seen the likes of the southeast wind and waves. At the harbor mouth, he drifted south right into Lighthouse Rock. And he smashed her keel and he laid her low, while I watched there from the dock. But I saw the time to be in my prime. No man could be my equal. Through the eye of a needle-eyed sailor any day. But when I grew older, I couldn't hold her. My courage slipped away. So they put a young boy from Kansas at the wheel of the Molly May. And there'll never be another, the lights of the Molly May. And I wish that I'd gone down, boys, at the wheel of the Molly May. Good Lord, she's dry in here tonight. I hope you're all having a beer or something, because, hey, we're at home. Well, yeah, you probably wouldn't smile too well on taking open alcohol into the neck, but, you know, it could happen. So also, I have to do this because I have to shout out to all my friends from Scotland. We didn't get to go to Shetland this year, and so I'm going to have a little bit of the creature for all my friends from Scotland, Ireland, over in Europe. Here's to your health. And I like to think of these performances like a jam session in the living room, which is where the best music's always made. I've always found in my lifetime that when people are just together in a small room, magic things happen. And these live online concerts have been like that. It's a lot of fun. They go by really fast. Like I know that folks like the National Arts Center and other organizations that we've done concerts for, or they say, well, do 45 minutes or whatever it might be, an hour, and then the next thing you know, I look around and there's 90 minutes gone, because even though you're not here in the room with me, I know you're there, and I want to tell you how much I appreciate it too. It's awesome to be able to at least know I'm connecting with everybody, and I go on, I read all the comments, and people send me messages, and it's great to maintain all of that through this time. So I'll do a song now I wrote. I'm not telling all the usual elongated stories that I do live in a live setting, but I wrote this song during a severe bout of highway hypnosis, and it became the title cut of a record called The Messenger. And I made the sad mistake of introducing the song with this huge orchestra that I couldn't reproduce live, so I've just been reduced to playing it on the guitar, as many parts at the same time as I can. So so here's the introduction to The Messenger. just the messenger. I speak to every man, every woman, every child who lives upon this land. My face is often hidden, many do not wish to see, but when you're in the mirror, sometimes you look at me. I am in the songs of children and the stories old ones tell. I'm in the preacher's heaven, I am in the sinner's hell. I am in the endless wires strung beside the highway strand. I'm in the veiled shroud of night, darkens midnight land. I am torn by this darkness and the deafness of my peers as I watch the words of ages pass away, and all my quiet whisperings fall dead upon their ears like the sun falls dying at the end of day. I am there among the trash heaps where the homeless people dwell, foundation for the mansions the rich men buys and sells. I am words not to be spoken in the company of thieves. I'm tears upon the face of the widow as she grieves. I am the gentle cradle of a woman's loving arms. I'm sunlight in the meadow, on the stream behind the farm. I'm knowing that you've done right by all your fellow men. I am the path that leads you lost and takes you home again. I am torn by this darkness and the deafness of my peers as I watch the words of ages pass away. All my quiet whisperings fall dead upon their ears like the sun falls dying at the end of day. I am just the messenger, I speak to every man, every woman, every child who lives upon this land. My face is often hidden, many do not wish to see, but when you're in the mirror, sometimes you look at me. Yes, when you're in the mirror, sometimes you look at me. The Messenger. Jesus, how many capos do I need anyway? One on the guitar, one on the headstock. Let's see. I'm going to do something I don't normally do now. Well, maybe. I'm going to do a nice tune, which is going to come in very handy right now in life. It's the happiest piece of music that's ever been constructed by human hands. And I'm telling you right now, whatever is wrong in your life tonight, I'm going to fix it right now by playing this tune. It's worked before. It is the happiest piece of music ever written by a gentleman named Jerry Hubbard was his real last name. J.R. Hubbard is what they called him. His stage name was Jerry Reed. Jerry Reed Hubbard. And I don't know what kind of mood he was in when he wrote this tune, but by God, it makes me happy every time I hear it. It took me a long time to learn this. I started trying to learn it when I was about, 9 years old. And it took about 30 years to figure out the tuning that it was in. And so this is Steeplechase Lane, and feel free to, since you're at home, nobody can see you, so except the people in the room with you, and they've been locked in there with you for days, so they don't care what you do. So if you feel like just kind of jumping up in the kitchen, take your pants off and dance, as Bruce Guthrie says, feel free to do so right now. This will make you go. Here we go, Steeplechase Lane. Happy now? You're happy now. I know you're happy. You cannot be unhappy after hearing that tune. That's just one of those tunes. Thanks very much for being here. And I have great memories of playing at the NAC. And good Lord, time goes so fast. The last time I played there was with Dave Gunning. And the first time I played there, I was really nervous. I played the downstairs, the big cabaret-style room in the bottom there, and it was a lot of fun. It was packed. They do such a good job of promoting us, in this country. And the last time I played there was with Gunning. We were up in the middle theater, the bigger theater, and it was sold out. And it was it's a great venue, and it's very important for us to make sure we continue to support them and because they're supporting us now, and it's awesome that they're still able to do that and doing it for not just me, but a lot of artists. Dave did his National Arts Center concert a few weeks ago, and we watched it here. It was just brilliant. I think we actually done a concert ourselves the same night earlier, and so yeah, it's great. And I have a lot of friends in Ottawa. In particular, one friend of mine, Alex Galata, who ran Irene's Pub for a long time. I don't even know if it's still there. I used to play there for him quite a bit, at least once a year, and it was always a good time there. And I remember playing in that city with Stompin' Tom Connors twice, actually. Once on the very first tour in 1990, and then again with Gunny was in the crew in 2003, I think. And so it was a good town, good music town, and lots of good musicians up there. I know Dave Francie lives not too far from there, and some other great players live around that area. Lots of bluegrassers up there, and yeah, so it's good. How many people we got on? We got lots of people?
271.
271. That's good. 271. Sweet. Can't fit that many people in this room, so we're good thing you're not here. So this is a tune that I wrote about. Well, I kind of stole this whole story out of a guy's conversation one day in the street. And I took it home and made it rhyme. He said, I'm sorry for the way things went down, and the wife and I wish that you were still around. But we know for you to tear the threads away would be difficult, so I just want to say we caught your show at the Orpheum last night, and it took me back to when everything was right. And the pictures that she made are all redrawn, but they're incomplete, like some unfinished song. I guess retirement's been treating us all right, but the house it seems so quiet now at night. Her older sister's child is getting grown, and our youngest, she's hardly ever home. Well, it's funny how the river twists and turns. You run back across the bridge before it burns. But no matter what, when all is said and done, I always thought one day I'd call you son. Ooh, she doesn't really come round home too much, and the past says something she doesn't like to touch. But I watch her try to never let it show, as she hides her eyes when we hear you on the radio. Well, one the river twists and turns. Trust me, I wrote this song. And yeah, meow, 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 meow. You have to do it with meow, meow first every time, or it's just no good. Is there any cats in your house? Well, I watched him as he turned to walk away. One more smile and one more friendly wave, as he pulled his car out from the curb. I realized I hadn't said a single word. Well, I wondered just how long that she'll pretend. Will she raise her foolish pride right till the end and keep her heart a secret, I suppose? But somehow my father always knows. And he said, I'm sorry for the way that things went down. So there's the Meow Mix version of that song. It's a big hit around here, I know. There's a lot of people peeing themselves, laughing right now in the room, but it's all good. It's all good. So I know that we're broadcasting all over the world, but the NAC is in Ottawa. So I would think that I should probably play some fiddle music, because Ottawa is, well, the place for fiddle music, one of the places in all of Canada for old-time fiddle. And I'm not going to play old-time fiddle music, but I'll play some Cape Breton music for you. And there's some great players that came out of that place. I was just listening to some of them tonight before the broadcast started. I had the vinyl going here, and I was listening to Al Cherney and Don Messer and Graham Townsend, and those players meant a lot to me when I was growing up. And but I also listened to a lot of Winston Fitzgerald and Angus Chisholm and Jerry Holland and Howie McDonald, and yeah. So we'll play a few tunes from home here. go. For all the Cape Bretoners that are away from home and watching, all the fiddle fanatics up there in Ottawa, every time I go up there, always meet fiddlers or people that want me to play fiddle. And I haven't been doing a lot of fiddle in the live show for probably about 10 years. But I've actually been sitting home practicing here for quite some time now. I had nothing else to do but just play the fiddle. So it's been good. The pandemic has reignited some of my interests in a lot of the music I don't do live anymore. Let's see here. What else can I do? So little time. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see. Is anybody talking to us? Do we have any? Has anybody requested anything?
Requested fiddle.
Oh, the request of the fiddle, of course. How many's on there now?
282.
Let's see now. I think I'm going to do. I'll get a request for this anyway. I'll do it. I'll just do this one because I know I would get a request for it.
Joe's made a request.
What was it?
Under the Double Eagle.
My brother Joe?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that for Joe, just for fun. We'll just rip that in there. This is a tune, funny, because our mother, my brother Joe just requested this. And our mother was a piano player. And she knew all these old tunes that came from, she heard them during the Second World War as she was a kid. And she sort of played this on the guitar as well as the piano. And she taught Joe, and Joe played it on the guitar, and my brother Dave played on the guitar, and then they taught me how to play it. And then, of course, we heard the immortal Doc Watson play it on a record, and sort of took us by surprise. But I still remember it's something I've played since I was probably 6 years old. But you can do a lot with it. It's a good old tune, Under the Double Eagle. For you, Joe. Love you, brother. Under the Double Eagle. I'll do this one. Get a lot of requests for this song. And don't sing it often, so this is for everybody who asked me for it and I didn't do it for them over the last few years. Another morning, one more day that I've been granted. So that the sun can't come and chase the years away. At 83, the seeds of youth have all been planted. faded memory. Another morning, how I love to see my children, but they have all grown up and away to other lives. Jim is a doctor, Bill's a pilot, they don't call often. We lost Sarah in the fire of '65. Now the days are growing longer, and I am much too old for anyone to hold. How I wish that I was stronger to make the trip back home. Can I make it all alone? Another morning, feed the cat and watch the TV. It's days like this when I miss Catherine the most. I lost her last May when sickness took her from me, but I still talk to her like she never left the house. Now the days are growing longer, and I am much too old for anyone to hold. How I wish that I was stronger to make the trip back home. Can I make it all alone? Another morning I have watched the children playing without a thought or care to how they spend their lives. Someone should warn them that the years come slowly creeping, and one day they will see the world through my eyes. How the days will grow much longer, and they will be too old for anyone to hold. How they'll wish that they were stronger to make the trip back home, but like me they'll be alone. Yes, I wish that I was stronger, for I know I must go home, but it's hard to go alone.
There's a request for Hometown Battlefield.
Oh boy. Well, we can't have two sad songs in a row. Let's put something happy in the middle.
Something good like
I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. And again, our sponsors, Facebook, Slate Music, the RBC Foundation, Sirius XM Canada, and the National Arts Center. And a special shout out to my agent, Ryan Hership at iBookShows.com. He's got a lot going on our roster for me and his other artists, and he's working hard to get people performing online. It's good. And I'm going to send this out to my brother Bob. He was a big fan of this guitar player. This track in particular, which is from a live recording made in 1960, I want to say 66 or 67, of Doc Watson at the Newport Folk Festival. It was on a double album. I actually have the original record that we owned when I was a kid right here in my collection. I couldn't believe we still had it. And I heard him pick this song, and of course we all did in my family, and just heard it and nearly lost our minds. And so I'm going to send it out to Bob. I remember Bob playing this over and over again on the LP and on the vinyl, you know, looking at me and looking at Joe and just shaking his head. It's called The Black Mountain Rag. Black Mountain Rag for you there. Hometown Battlefield. Okay, we're going over, and I don't care. We'll do this. I should say something about this song too, because I wouldn't have an online presence on YouTube the way that I do right now, which is literally saving our lives financially, if it wasn't for this song. I wrote this song in 2013 after a long, long tour, and for some strange reason, I decided I'd put it on Facebook right then, and I put my iPad on the kitchen table and just recorded myself exhausted singing this song, and I broke down at the end of the song and everything. But I figured, what the hell? I posted it on Facebook, and in the morning there was about 80 to 90,000 people on the post, and then that was a Monday morning. Thursday we put up a lyric video on YouTube, which subsequently got 4 million hits, and there was 1 million people on the Facebook post as well by the end of the week. And that one song, that one video, and all the people that supported me, and there was a lot of them, and a lot of forces, like I've always had a close relationship with them and place in my heart for all the people that carry a gun for us. And they made it possible for me to be sitting here right now, because that song went so viral that YouTube, I was able to get my subscriptions up high enough to become a paid content creator. And so now I have the great option of using YouTube Live and all these things that are keeping me connected to all of you, and subsequently keeping food on our table. So this song means a lot to me for a lot of different reasons. And I try to make it through it. I don't sing this song that much, really. It's real sad. But I suppose I could look at it like this. I've been told by hundreds of different vets that they heard this song and decided that it was worth staying around here instead of not staying around. And that's good enough for me. So even though it's sad, it's done some good. So I'll dedicate this to all not only the soldiers, but all the first responders and the frontline workers that are working right now all over the world to keep us all alive and our elderly alive. And we need them. Yeah. Go thank one of them every time you can. Got home from the service as the spring began its turn. 12 long months away. Folded up his uniform with the medals tucked aside, starting living for today. But the present could not find him, nor could his wife and kids. He was there, but he was gone. Soon his only comfort was the bottle and his gun. Something right that went so wrong. And the silence keeps on coming as the movie plays again. You can smell that yellow dust and death hanging on the wind. We thought the war was over, but the headlines do reveal that another soldier died today on the hometown battlefield. He sits outside the courthouse with his pant legs tucked away. No one knows his name. One wrong step there in the sand put him where he is today. One more just the same. All his memories live there in the space below his knees. Back when he was whole. But that IED didn't just relieve him of his legs. It blew apart his soul. death flying on the wind. And we thought the war was over, but the headlines do reveal that another soldier died today on the hometown battlefield. If you're wearing loafers, you ain't walked the burning sands, and you ain't never had to shoot another living man. It don't matter if we won, it don't matter if we lost. They were following their orders, no matter the cost. So I remember what they've given when I see my flag unfurled, free against the sky. The way we seem to lose them when they get back to the world. Could someone tell me why? That the silence keeps on coming as the movie plays again. You can smell that yellow dust and death flying on the wind. Others say the war is over, but the headlines do reveal that another soldier died today on the hometown battlefield. Yeah, we pray the war is over, but the headlines do reveal that another soldier died today on the hometown battlefield. Hometown battlefield. All right, well, let's see. What?
You have a request from a 9-year-old fan.
A 9-year-old fan.
Her name is Emma, and she wants to hear Kelly's Mountain before she has to go to bed.
Okay, Emma. Well, we'll just do that, and we'll close the show with that. Thank you, Emma, for saying hi there. Hi. I'm so glad you're watching. And I want to thank everyone again for coming to see us on this program. And again, if you feel like you want to send us a few pennies, paypal.me/JP Cormier is the PayPal address, and you'll find it in the comments below the video. And jpcormier38@gmail.com if you want to do an e-transfer. And I want to thank everyone who's sent money already over the last 2 months. It's been incredible to, you've really kept me going. So I really, really appreciate that. And Emma, I'm going to sing this and you go straight to bed. It's a scary song, so don't have any nightmares either. I love you. Thanks for watching. If I could only fly, if I could build a bridge, I'd carry you, my love, across that barren ridge. If there were just some way, I'd put carriage through the snow, take you over Kelly's Mountain to the village there below, and no one would ever know. Oh, the snow was high again in the year of 1910 when I rode over Kelly's Top from Lake Redor. On the mountain I had come without rapier, without gun, to fetch my father's order from the St. Anne's store. As I purchased my supplies, a pretty maiden caught my eye. Her beauty shone upon me like the sun. As my heart melted away, I heard somebody say, that is the daughter of Fairview McGowan. Well, she knew she'd caught my eye, and she smiled as she walked by, saying, meet me when the stars come out tonight. All night road I will wait by old Don Campbell's gate, and we'll sing a song of love there in the moonlight. If I could only fly, if I could build a bridge, I'd carry you, my love, across that barren ridge. just some way I'd pull a carrot through the snow, take you over Kelly's Mountain to the village there below, and no one will ever know. I knew McGowan was a man with a very heavy hand, and his daughter was the meaning to his life. All her suitors they had come to the wrong end of his gun. As long as she was living, she'd be no man's wife. But I met her neath the stars, and I took her in my arms, and she said, please take me with you when you go. Beneath my father's cruel hand, no longer I can stand. I'll leave you and he will never know. If I could only fly, if I could build a bridge, I'd carry you, my love, across that barren ridge. If there was just some way I'd pull a carrot through the snow, take you over Kelly's Mountain to the village there below, and no one would ever know. We were halfway up the hill when a gunshot broke the still, and I felt pain ran within my side. Said, my God, we have to run. My father has a gun, and he'll never let you take me as your bride. In my pain, I slipped and fell, and it wasn't hard to tell that McGowan cursed my soul not far behind. Oh, they're sobbing to my breast, saying, here I've come to rest, but there's something that I wish before I'm dying now. If you could only fly, if you could build a bridge, you could carry me, my love, across this barren ridge. Please tell my father why we had to bury me in the snow, near the top of Kelly's Mountain, where the winds forever blow. For no one will ever know, near the top of Kelly's Mountain, where the winds forever blow, or no one will ever know. Go to bed, Emma. Love you guys. Thanks to the knack. We'll see you soon. Take care. Stay safe.